So I have this idea which Hermes agent spit me out, like what are your whole plan about how you run the whole business, right? But now I'm trying to integrate it with Claude Code Cowork, and I'm asking Claude how we achieve that goal, right? Using Claude Code. And right now, because it's like a more tedious work, I am using Opus 7, and it's actually asking me a couple of questions. Let's go through it. So which are you currently right now? Pre-launch, no audience, 0 to pre-launch, no audience, right? What's the single biggest blockage? Content volume 3, lead capture, follow, daily track up, accountability, lead gen, follow outreach. I think 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do not know which one has highest priority and which one has the lowest priority and which one I need to actually tackle down first. Follow I have tried, Notion Tracker I have tried, Notion Tracker, nothing yet. I think I have made Google and I have yet to make up Apollo because I will be doing that after the second boarding call from Apollo, and right now dictation is on. Let's wait and see what actually happens. And I accidentally pressed so before we start that, I'm going to update this whole sheet which we have done from like around 130 videos, how people build and scale apps, like what tools to use, what models to use, how do you scale it from scratch. It's a long list. If you want it, you can kind of DM me or you can comment or something. I will get back to you. So I'm going to drop it in Claude Code and ask it, can you please reference this? Don't be strict about these references, but this is just a general playbook on how people usually scale app. This is a secondary source that you have to consider, but this is not a strict rule. So it had given me from the previous thing, previous comment which was here, it has given me first priority is content and daily tracking and accountability, and third is lead capture. Fourth is Apollo lead gen. Okay, so that priority. After digesting that whole PDF, which is kind of really huge, I think it's around 24 or 36 pages. It has spelled out something like this. So first we need to have a waiting list, right, before we start the MVP. And second is research before you create the use spreadsheet method. Don't write your first TikTok script cold. Instead, scroll through TikTok of construction, blah blah blah. Add Reddit as parallel, and government framework, blah blah blah, and let's see how we can reach more people like that. And we're going to go through each of it. Let me just first understand from Apollo how to do that. There was one problem or one challenge was like, because we use the Opus model, I can't use for the continuing chat the Opus model. I have to switch to Haiku because it's faster and it doesn't take that much of memory or usage, but I can do it in the same window. So what I'm going to do is actually create a new project inside Claude. And what you have to do is go to projects and create a project, and then I'm going to drag and drop all this thing inside the project. So the database one, I'm going to drag and drop it here. What activities? Okay. It's messy. Right now I can't actually drag and drop that project, but I'm going to say what is actually happening. So it's asking which database we are using. So we used Superbase, and what would you like extension to do? Query, search database, create plugins with database skills. Not sure at the moment. What kind of data will you be accessing for project construction data, team user, analytics, and data types, team and user info. I think all of this thing. So the first task that Claude Code actually gave us was to go through Reddit post, and you see it's actually saying go through the Reddit post and map the recurring frustration to your build, exact landing page, copy vocabulary, and contract engines and stuff, right? Ideally we have to go through all of this thing, which I really am lazy, so I'm not going to do that anymore. What I want to do is, have you guys heard about this Comet browser? So Comet is like an AI powered browser. So what we can do is go here in Comet, and then what we want to do is go back to Claude and tell it, can you explain it in a very detailed way how we have to do this step by step, and how does the data need to be created so that you, Claude Code, can understand it better, right? And then we're going to paste it here, right? And we are in Haiku model at the moment, and let's just wait. I think working in tables and ergonomic desktop chair is overrated, guys. That was marketing scam. It's so much better to be here. And our Comet has given us the output, right? So as you can see here, it's a long output that Comet has given us. What I'm going to do Yes, it's 17 rows at the moment. Can you please copy it to a row sheet? Right, but in the meantime, since we don't want to lose anything, I'm just going to copy this and go. It would ideally go and paste all of the things that it has actually gathered from Reddit. So since that is done, let's just go and let's go copy in CSV format. CSV is way better for making LLMs understand over XLSX model. So can you see this? So we are going back to Claude Code and telling Claude Code, no, this is what is actually the first research that is given by it, and we'll ask it whether you need more information, and we'll do that parallelly. But let's see. So what did yes, site progress tracker, the site priority, this is exactly what we're actually doing. And what we're going to do is, meanwhile Claude Code is doing that, we'll just go to Comet again. And where is Comet? Comet, yeah. Can you fill one of those? But I need a green signal from here, which is, this is kind of so it has given us this thing. It has kind of understood like the progress tracking is the most superior problem. So we're going to go for content output, right? This thing. We have kind of a playbook already. So if I'm not wrong, we have something which is. So this is the whole hooks and everything which is very written for LLMs. So what I'm going to do is to export this. Let's export this. Copy one doc file. Okay. I'm going to put it post here. This is the sample video information, video and instruction videos.
Hell no!
So let me just go to make you go to the whole list. So this is a couple of videos which are really having no traction on the internet, like for example. Yep. So this is one of the video, right? And it's at 1.4 million and 3.8k comments. So what I have just done is since LLMs cannot actually go through video and go through each video, I created a doc file whereby whatever is happening inside the video, it's actually transcribed here. So it's saying this is every way to make a toast start with blah blah blah. This is was in like when I started, and since I got a really good process after that, this is how it is. So in 30 seconds, same close up, the bag is still held at the tip and the cream is filled compactly clean bottom, blah blah blah. So this is what the video looks like, and this is how the transcript is. So it will get a better understanding on how to make viral content. So let's go back to Claude, and since we have done that, it's figuring out the whole thing, and hopefully synthesized version will come out. Connection, yeah, I think it is done. Let's see. Right, zoom in on the camera, audio, split screen, blur, photo, GPS, location, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What we're going to do is create an influencer. I'm not going to do it because Indian skin and credibility are not good. I don't know, it's kind of unfair, but my idea is to go to seedance here. Not very sure. This is the same one. It should be not. Second, let me just I think whatever the spotlight is, it's on here, and it has a really cool thing which is Cinema Studio, where people release video AI cinemas. There is actually, I don't know where it is, but I think I covered it in the previous one. There is actually premieres, yeah, as originals, right? So you can see these are all videos and films actually made by AI. It's a pretty cool thing. So making an AI avatar would be a joke. So let me just go through this whole YouTube video and kind of figure out that.